Hi, I am Scarlett, the client liaison agent at the Center for Forensic Neuroscience. We appreciate your interest in our polygraph examination services and will be pleased to answer your most frequently asked questions. Our consultation process. To ensure the highest standard of service, we strongly advise contacting Dr. Ashcroft directly to discuss your case and schedule an initial consultation. During this call, the specifics of your situation will be reviewed, and a mutually agreeable time, date, and location for the examination will be confirmed. Following your inquiry, you will receive a detailed email outlining preparatory steps for the examinee, procedural recommendations, and required documentation. Advance notice is required. We cannot accommodate same-day examination requests to maintain rigorous protocols. Our ethical commitment. Please note, we do not accept instructions from individuals or entities involved in, or associated with, criminal activity. Our services are dedicated exclusively to upholding integrity within lawful and ethical frameworks. Please use our contact page on our website to send us a message or call us directly. Certain physical, psychological, or medical conditions can make an individual unsuitable for a polygraph examination, as these factors might interfere with the accuracy of the results or the individual's ability to participate effectively. These include physical health conditions, cardiovascular issues. Severe heart conditions or arrhythmias can affect physiological readings. Respiratory problems. Conditions like asthma, COPD, or other breathing disorders can interfere with measuring respiration patterns. Neurological conditions. Seizures, neurological disorders, e.g. Parkinson's, multiple sclerosis, or nerve damage may produce erratic responses. Pain or discomfort. Acute or chronic pain, including recent surgery or injuries, can skew results by altering physiological responses. Medication influence. Drugs like sedatives, stimulants, or beta blockers may alter physiological responses, affecting the reliability of the test. Moreover, prolonged use of corticosteroids may deem you unsuitable for polygraph examination due to the increased risk of cognitive deficits, difficulty in maintaining concentration, and poor memory. Pregnancy. Pregnant individuals are often excluded to avoid stress or health risks to the mother and fetus. Psychological conditions, anxiety disorders, extreme anxiety or panic disorders. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. This condition may cause heightened physiological reactions to certain stimuli unrelated to the test's focus. Depression. Severe depression may dampen physiological responses, potentially leading to inconclusive results. Psychosis or schizophrenia. These conditions can impair comprehension or produce unpredictable physiological reactions. Cognitive impairments. Intellectual disabilities or other impairments that hinder understanding of the test process can make an individual unsuitable. Behavioral factors. Uncooperative attitude. Intentional resistance or refusal to follow instructions can invalidate the examination. Substance intoxication. Alcohol or drug use immediately before the test can distort physiological readings. Temporary states. Fatigue or sleep deprivation can alter physiological responses and reduce reliability. It is vitally important to stress that all examinations must be taken voluntarily. No person should be intimidated or coerced into taking such an examination. If you have been threatened to participate in a polygraph interview and examination, then, this could negatively influence the whole testing process. As a strict policy, we do not accept instructions where we believe coercion or threats are present. Fees vary depending on the type of exam and where it will be conducted. Credibility assessment requires extensive training, continuing professional development, and specialized instrumentation, so our fees reflect this. Our examiners are also qualified as expert witnesses. A retainer fee is required for instruction. We offer a highly flexible and mobile service to afford convenience to all our clients, with appointments on most days, nights, and weekends. This requires us to be stringent in fee collection and scheduling. For these reasons, we require full payment for services when you agree to your appointment. While you may call for a free consultation at any time, we recommend waiting to schedule an appointment until you can make it. Retainer fees are mandatory. Why is a retainer fee required? A significant number of clients fail to show up to their appointments, so this fee covers all the time and effort provided in setting up the procedure, which is non-refundable. In addition, there may be attempts to use the threat of a polygraph examination against the accused. Therefore, we will not engage with the client until a retainer fee has been paid to mitigate these possible scenarios. The retainer fee is to retain the examiner's services at the allocated time and place. Various U.S. government research studies have found that single-issue credibility assessments, conducted by an appropriately qualified examiner, are 87 to 95% accurate. They are undeniably the most precise method for determining truth or deception. Notably, the accuracy of multi-question formats is approximately 80% due to several confounding memory-related factors. Given the ubiquity of television programs showing so-called lie detector tests, it is expected that the polygraph examiner can ask multiple questions on various issues. This is not possible in scientific terms. In a formal, valid credibility assessment, only one issue is addressed within the examination to ensure accuracy. You cannot mix issues within the same polygraph interview and examination. Examinees will be sent information on how to prepare for the test and will be evaluated for suitability according to various criteria, such as, for example, be free of any serious illness. The examinee should not have been subjected to accusatory interviews before the examination. The examinee must not be under the influence of alcohol or other substances at the time of the test. The examinee must have had a reasonable amount of sleep before the test. The examinee must be sufficiently hydrated and have had something to eat before the test. At least one finger or thumb must be nail varnish or false nail-free to ensure that blood oxygen levels can be accurately determined. In most cases, the results are given during the examination process, or soon thereafter if a peer review is necessary. Our examiners will always ensure complete confidentiality and discretion. The polygraph instrument identifies the particular arousal pattern for each channel, as it relates to the determination of truth or deception. It does not rely on fight, freeze, or flight, i.e., threat of punishment, consequences of being caught lying, or even psychological set. Nor is it a conditioned response, or related to anxiety. There is no basis in research for this. These notions are outdated and irrelevant to modern polygraph science. Current understanding refers to what is known as the orienting response to novel or important stimuli, which are intrinsically related to experiences in autobiographical memory, emotional salience, and the act of lying, requiring increased cognitive processing. Specifically, it takes more cognitive activity to lie than to tell the truth, because you need to construct a narrative, so the degree of mental processing can be relevant in determining deception. This collection of underlying neural processes routinely detects autonomic arousal by the polygraph instrument. Thus, essentially, we are analyzing the strength of attention as determined by autonomic arousal. This is the end of our most frequently asked questions. Contact us if you require any further information about our polygraph services. Thank you for joining us.